to imagine that you're standing in front of Goya's Saturn devouring his sun, which is an incredibly famous painting. And let me help you to imagine the painting. The painting is of a kind of undulating man who looks semi-human and semi-lion, almost furry, with his quite sort of amorphous sun in his hand, beheaded, having sort of chewed his head off, and the blood is lifting out like strawberry jam in this cannibalistic act. And in the background, we have what in the Italian word, we have chiaroscura, we have a smoky, dark, shadowy chamber. And you look at this painting, and on your first gut sense, had this happened in real life, you would have frozen and fled, and you would have been utterly horrified. Potentially, you would have vomited. And that would be your intuitive response. And for some reason, you can't stop looking. You are intrigued. You are pulled to it. Your eyes skirt and dance around the painting. And even when you go home, you might think about it, be curious about it. And forever, that image is unforgettable. It has sunken into your psyche. You may even have nightmares about it at night, or even daydreams. And this is the fact that it's intriguing is a puzzle for philosophers. In fact, early on, Hume, the great philosopher Hume, thought that it was quite mysterious as to why in Greek tragedy people were absolutely fascinated and absorbed by tragedy. Later on, we have the contemporary philosopher Noel Carroll with postulating the same inquiry. Why is it that horror movies do brilliantly, that people are captivated and in awe of horror, and that although intuition tells us that we would turn away and skirt and hurry away, we somehow can't stop looking? And this is the same predicament that we face with ugliness. Ugliness, by definition, is that aesthetic experience which should cause pain. And pain, by definition, is that which causes us to turn away, to shriek, to abscond. And yet, for some reason, ugliness and ugly art is that which pulls us deep into it through fascination and intrigue. And this is the puzzle that we are going to be solving today. If ugliness is not that which is painful, then what is it, and how could it possibly be defined as the opposite of beauty? Beauty as that which is ultimately the utmost pleasurable sensation.